All right, hello. We're live, everybody. It is, 9:07 at the time of this update. Wanted to talk about a pretty busy forecast for not just today, but heading into the Mother's Day weekend. Today, my main concern is severe weather potential. We will likely have a round of storms that could be strong to severe this afternoon into early this evening. And then once the storms move out, the heat's going to be the main deal for the Mother's Day weekend. I have our first triple digits so far of the year in the forecast for both Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to be about 2 months ahead of schedule. Normally, our first triple digit day is around July 4th, so this will be among the earliest on record for the Austin area. Okay, I'm getting word that audio and everything is good, so let's dive into things. And again, we'll go first things first with our storm potential today. This is the latest storm outlook. There has not been much change since this morning, but if you haven't checked in with us since yesterday, there's been a slight uptick to the severe weather potential. So the 2 out of 5 for the Austin area and points to the northeast. This includes Round Rock and Georgetown and Burnett, out to Bastrop and Giddings, much of Lee County. The 3 out of 5, that's the enhanced risk. That clips northern Milam County. That includes Cameron, but it's mainly north of our area. And then for the hill country and areas south and southeast of Austin, like San Marcos and Fredericksburg and Mason and Blanco and LaGrange, it's the level 1 out of 5 threat, a little bit of a lower threat there. Okay, I want to just go right to timing here, and I know everyone wants the breakdown for exactly where you are. So the broad window is 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. I broke it down into little 4-hour increments for you, though. If you live in the hill country or into Burnett County or the far northern I-35 corridor, the main window for severe weather for you is going to be 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. today. So again, just one of those days I want to make sure you have a way to get warnings. You know, if you watch us here on the app or on Facebook Live, you probably do. The app obviously will push alerts right to your phone, but just make sure you're keeping tabs with us and you're staying weather aware today. For a good chunk of the central I-35 corridor, the Austin Metro, I think the severe weather potential today is about 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. for our southeastern areas such as Luling, southern Bastrop County, Fayette County, and by 9 or 10, if not earlier than that, I think stormy weather's gone, and then it's going to be all heat that we are talking about. Just saw the Facebook stream pop up here. I'm going to pull up the questions just to see if to make sure we don't have any questions here. Got the YouTube stream pulled up. So yeah, if you have any questions, fire away in the comments section, and I'll try and get those answered for you. Also want to let you know we have a full timeline and everything posted on KVUE.com and on our app. It's very detailed, so you can read through that if you would prefer. This morning has been quiet. Now, I'll tell you what, we had a round of storms move through overnight that were not severe. There was some thunder and some lightning. They were not severe, but behind it, we had really gusty winds develop as there was a big pressure gradient behind the storms. We call this a wake low. We actually saw this last week, but we gusted to 58 overnight at the Austin airport. So if you're wondering why your trash can is halfway down the street or why some traffic lights are out, that is why. Now it's 77, cloudy, some kind of scattered light stuff out there this morning. Here's our front though. It is inching closer to us. It's moving from West Texas in the Panhandle and getting into Central Texas here before too long. And actually, I want to hop in on the radar real quick as we already have some stuff that's developing just north of here. This is new stuff. So north of Williamson County, it's going to be up towards Salado. Every time I do this, it wants to move around. Anyways, there's some stuff that's already developing. So let's go into our timeline as far as how this plays out through the rest of this morning. This is 11 a.m. And again, that's when I open our main window for storms. Now for severe weather, that is. There could be some storms prior to that window. Certainly could be some showers around. I just don't think there's going to be much severe weather prior to then. But 11 a.m. we'll open up the main window. Let's keep going. We'll take it a couple hours at a time. This is 2. So as we get into the mid-afternoon, what I think happens is the scattered stuff starts to kind of gel into a more organized line, or at least a broken line of showers and storms. And that's what this high-res model is showing as we get into 2 p.m. Yeah, I'm going to take this full so everyone can see it. And then that is going to move eastward as we get into the mid to late afternoon. So here's 4 o'clock. As we inch into the rush hour, there could be, at least across parts of the metro, some strong storms moving through. So again, one of those days we want to make sure you're weather aware. If this is the time that you're driving home from work, this is the time you're going to pick your kids up at practice and doing whatever, please check in with us and make sure you're not driving into a severe storm, or just make sure you have a way to get our alerts. Okay, we keep going into 5 o'clock. Now we could have this line of storms kind of moving southeast of Austin, Lockhart, Bastrop, Lee County, Giddings. And then after 5 o'clock into 8 or 9, there could be stormy weather over parts of Fayette County especially. And then by 9 or 10, again, if not earlier, stormy weather is going to move out. and our attention will shift to the heat for the rest of our forecast. This is really the only meaningful rain chance on our 7-day. Now, we know that we need the rainfall for sure, especially across the hill country. We actually got a new drought monitor today. I'll show that to you after this. Some areas will get, I think, quite a bit of beneficial rainfall today. In fact, there's even a low-end threat for a little bit of flooding today. And you may be asking, how are we getting flooding given we need the rain? If you get, 2-3 inches or more of rainfall in a couple-hour time frame, that's going to be enough for localized flooding. And there could be some of that, especially north and northeast of Austin. The thing is, if you miss out on the heaviest storms, then it could be a 1/4 of an inch, 1/10 of an inch, or even less. So it's going to be spotty, but I do think that some areas will pick up some beneficial rain. Northern Burnett County is one of those areas that needs it, so hopefully we can line that up and get some beneficial rain across the hill country. Now, once we move through tonight, then we quickly turn our attention to the heat. So this is my forecast for tomorrow. No storms, but 96 degrees for the afternoon high. Remember, our average is 84, so we're way above. Already by tomorrow, some areas across the hill country like Mason and Llano could be up around 99, 100 already by tomorrow. And then we keep the heat going into the weekend. So the Mother's Day weekend forecast, it's going to be toasty. 100 on Saturday, 100 on Sunday for Mother's Day. The record on Saturday is 102, so I don't think we get it. The record on Sunday, Mother's Day, is 99. So I do think that we get the record there. And then we'll drop off our numbers a little bit for next week, but I think pretty much the entirety of next week is looking well above average with mid and upper 90s, if not a couple more triple-digit days early in the week. Obviously, if you have lived here long enough, or even if you haven't, you may be saying, hey, this is pretty early in the season to be talking about 100. I know it gets hot here. The average first triple-digit day for us here in Austin over the past 30 years is July 4th. So this would be about 2 months ahead of schedule. But it would not be the earliest on record. The earliest triple-digit day on record was May 4th, 1984. If we were to see 100 on Saturday, that would be May 7th. So that would tie for the second earliest on record. Day after, obviously, we'd be third. Again, it's going to be a close call. Is it 99? Is it 100? Regardless of what the actual number is, it's going to be hot for the Mother's Day weekend, and that's what we need you to know. Here's our 7-day forecast. Saturday around 100. Sunday 100, Mother's Day. And then next week, again, are we a little cooler? Yeah. But 99 Monday, Tuesday, 98, 10% rain chance with a dry line across maybe our hill country counties is the best we can do for early next week. Otherwise, after today, the forecast is looking pretty much completely dry. And then Wednesday, we'll go up to 96. All right, I want to pull up the drought monitor. Actually, when I said that out loud, I realized I had not even seen it yet. So we will look at this together and see what the new update is. Okay, this is the new update, which still shows pretty widespread exceptional drought across the hill country. Then you get into better conditions as you make your way east. Again, the way that a lot of these storm systems have lined up, it's been these eastern zones that have gotten the brunt of it. It's often the case. But yeah, we're still looking at exceptional rain, and we still need rain there. So I'm hoping, I'm watching Burnett County. I'm really hoping that northern Burnett County, hopefully it's not severe, but I'm hoping you can get some beneficial rain there and make a dent in some of that exceptional drought. But again, the beneficial rain could be a little spotty today. All right, I'm going to go through things one more time, then I'm going to sign off of here. And meteorologist Jordan Derensberg is going to be in at midday. And he's our new meteorologist. If you have not, please welcome him to the team. He's going to have a full update for you at midday. Erica's going to be in this afternoon. And obviously, if we have any storms that are popping off in the meantime, we'll update you here on Facebook. We'll update you online. If we need to do cut-ons on TV, we'll do it. We'll be watching it like a hawk today. So this is our storm outlook. We have the 2 out of 5 for the metro. And we got an update to this at 8 a.m. and there was very little change. So this is what we're rolling with. The 2 out of 5 for the Austin metro and northeastern corner of our area. The far northern corner of Milam County is clipped by the level 3 out of 5. So one of the silver linings today is that the main severe risk is not going to be here in central Texas. We're going to be kind of on the bottom edge of things, but that does not mean there's no severe weather risk. And then we have the level 1 out of 5 for the hill country and areas south and southeast of Austin. This is the timeline. So pick out where you live. This is going to be the main window. Look, you could have storms or rain outside of this window, but as far as what I'm seeing right now, this is my main concern for severe weather potential today. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for the hill country into Burnett County and northwestern Williamson. For a good chunk of the I-35 corridor, Austin, Round Rock, Dripping Springs, I think the main window is going to be about 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. today. And then 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. for our southeastern areas like Luling and southern Bastrop County, southern Lee County, and Fayette County. And then by 9, if not earlier, I think stormy weather is moving out of here. All right, let's talk about what exactly is going on right now. We even had a couple storms earlier, not the stuff from overnight, but earlier this morning we had a storm go up over Hayes County right around Buda. Now we have some scattered pockets of rain. Let's hop in on the radar though, and we'll zoom around because again, there's already some stuff that's developing pretty close to us. I'm watching this out in Burnett County already. Hey, you know what? This is good. This is an area that has exceptional drought, and we got this downpour going up in this area. And just expect the radar to get gradually more active here over the next couple of hours. Then this stuff up closer to Salado. This is north of our area. It's heading up towards Waco. That looks like it's intensifying pretty quickly, so they'll keep an eye on it up there. But otherwise, it's our visible satellite now that we're starting to get some sun. You can almost see the outline of where the front is moving in to our west. So as that gets closer to us, and again, here's kind of where I drew it. I drew that a while ago, so maybe trace that forward a little bit. As that gets closer to us, our storm chance is going to ramp up through the rest of the day today. So this is our high-res model as far as the latest timing. Again, I showed you the one-sheeter graphic, but this is what the model is showing, putting into motion. Radar getting more active by 11. At 11, I'll open the window for severe weather, first across the hill country and our western areas in the far northern I-35 corridor. By 2, I think any of the scattered stuff gels into a more organized line, so that would kind of ramp up our wind potential, likely with what this is showing. We go into 4 p.m., could have a broken line of storms moving into parts of the Austin Metro. Again, this could impact the rush hour commute for some areas, could impact after-school activities, stuff like that, so just make sure you account for that. And then as we go to 5 p.m., here's 8 p.m., Fayette County, Southern Bastrop County, Lee County, and then by 9 or 10, stormy weather is done. And it's going to be hot for the rest of the 7-day forecast. Rainfall potential, again, there's going to be some areas today, I'm pretty confident in this, that are going to get an inch or two, if not more rainfall. However, there's going to be other areas that could get 1/10 of an inch or less. It just depends on where these storms track. So some are going to get beneficial rain, others are going to miss out. I think most of us, I have us at a 70% today, are going to see rain in one form or another. But I do think this is going to be kind of a feast or famine day where some areas get a big storm, get severe weather, get an inch or two of rain, others, you know, you hear thunder and steel lightning nearby and you don't get a ton of stuff. So that's the way it is shaping up today. And then we go to the heat. So here's our forecast tomorrow. 96 for Austin. We're mostly sunny by the afternoon, just scorching, scorching hot. We could hit 100 tomorrow for some of our hottest spots across the hill country already, but then the warmest stuff's going to be over the weekend. Saturday will be around 100. Sunday, Mother's Day will be around 100. This is about 2 months ahead of schedule for when we typically see our first 100-degree day. It would not be the earliest on record, though, but it could tie for the second or third earliest on record, as you can see. All right, 7-day, and then I will let you go. We'll keep you posted through the rest of the day. 96 tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, 100, storm chances today, and then into next week, we're a little bit cooler, but still we're looking at temperatures that are well above average for this time of the year and in the mid to upper 90s, and likely stay that way through most, if not all, of next week. Okay. That is the update. Looks like we do not have any questions. I see we're streaming on YouTube. We have posted everything to Twitter and Facebook and everything on our app. So if you have any questions, you can tweet me, Hunt_WX. Send me a message on Instagram, same thing, Hunt_WX. Wherever you are, if you have any questions, we'll try and get them answered. Full timeline and everything, just freshly updated that blog. It's on our app, it's on our website. So looks like we got everything all squared away and good to go, but hopefully this covered it for you. Again, just bottom line, chance for storms today. A couple of them could be strong, especially north and northeast of Austin, so make sure you have a way to get warnings. And then once the storm chance ends, get ready for some very summer-like heat. All right, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Y'all stay weather aware, and I will talk to you all on Daybreak tomorrow morning.